Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining practice this morning. Please, as always, practice according to your conditions, respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering. And if you come into that mindset, you're practicing in a way that is more conscious, that will deliver the best experience possible. Because if we go to a place of pain or suffering, if we imagine that all beings are to an extent being affected by what we do, say, and think, then we don't want to go to that place. So we don't want to incur suffering or pain on anybody. So on that note, let's keep that in mind as we practice today and always. Close the eyes and let's take a moment to just go inward. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're becoming one with all beings everywhere. The Lord Krishna said to Arjuna, "Fix your mind on me alone." Rest your thoughts in me alone. And in me you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. One more time. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we acquire the intellect to attain that knowledge. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more significant, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine duty. Do it because it must be done for all. Let's start by establishing a strong connection with the divine essence that is within us and within all beings. Bring your arms up, palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale down through the arms, the bats, bring it right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the attention and the breath at the spiritual heart in the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 4, 5, 6. Exhale, just the breath leads out through the arms and out through the fingertips. 2, 3, 4. Everything else stays within. 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale, bring in everything you need down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4. Feel yourself being flooded by all that goodness. 7, 8. Holding it all again in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms again. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Just a breath. 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale, everything you need, the best of the best, down through the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart as an offering to God who resides there always. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So we'll do a few rounds of purifier pranayama to purify all the nadis. These are psychic receptors that there's over 350,000, countless numbers of them everywhere. And when they're fully open, fully purified, you can realize more for yourself, which you can in turn share with others. So in this technique, imagine you bring all the purifying effects up through the body and then right up to the crown. On the exhale, imagine you're expelling all of the impurities out. They reside at all levels. Imagine you're flushing them all out of the body. Remember, the main purifying agent that we have is the adherence to ethical rules. Without them, there is no success in meditation. There's no path upwards towards self-realization. So we must remain established there in the ethical rules. So left hand in Yana Mudra on the left knee. Right hand, second, third fingers fall down towards the palm. Turn the palm towards you. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. We plug the nose on the breath retention for 12 counts. And we contract the buttocks, push the belly button into the front of the spine as for the root lock, for the throat lock. As you inhale, lift the chest as much as you can so that when it comes time for the breath retention, you just push your chin against the front of the chest, your back can stay straighter. The attention to the space in the eyebrows and the tip of the tongue to from behind the teeth will seal off the lock. For the exhale, it's for 8 counts through the left side. So you just release the right ring finger and it flows out. So let's give that a try. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty the lungs completely. Inhale through both nostrils. 3, 4, hold the breath with the thumb and the right ring finger blocking the nostrils. 2, 3, 4, apply the throat and the root lock. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, release the locks. 4, 5, be completely empty by the 8th count. 7, 8, again, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, third eye attention. 4, all activity of the body and mind and emotions as though they're frozen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4. Hold the breath. All the attention to the space in your eyebrows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale. Inflate the chest. Raise it up. Hold the breath now, the lungs full. 10, 11, 12. Out through the left side. Evenly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath. All the attention to the space between your eyebrows. Try to keep your mind fixed there. If it wanders, be unconcerned and judging. Just bring your mind back however many times you need to. 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Right hand back down on the knee. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. No attachment to any results. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No judgment as to what you observe. Be like the witness. So now we'll do positive breathing in order to cultivate a positive mindset. So it's a good technique to do when you're feeling down, feeling depressed or anxious, or you know you're going to be entering into a place of negative circumstances. This helps to shield you in a way by bringing in that positive energy. And so we're tapping into the Pingala Nadi, which is associated with that positive, sunny, vibrant energy. So imagine you're bringing the sunshine in, the happiness into you. On the exhale, imagine that imagine you're flooding your whole being with that. And of course, you share it with others. Everything's meant to be shared. So on the exhale, imagine you're sending it out to all beings as well. So for this technique, we're just breathing exclusively through the right side. So inhale for 8, close the nostrils for 6, exhale for 8. No need to apply the lock since the breath of tension is so short. You can bring the attention there. You can gently contract the anal muscles if you like, through the breath retention, but no need for the full locks. Left hand is always in Yana Mudra, and right hand same. Thumb, the right ring finger stays pressing into your left nostril the whole time. Keep it close. The right side is just the one that's moving. The right thumb. Okay, so let's give it a try. We don't have a lot of time for it to really take hold. We want to be doing it for at least 15 to 20 minutes in one sitting, but at least you'll have a technique that you can use at your disposal whenever you need to. So sit up tall and straight. Breathe out completely. And then close off the left side with the right ring finger. Inhale to the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out to the right side again. 2, 3. Always evenly and steadily. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to the right. Bring in all that positive energy, holding it all at the space between your eyebrows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. 2, 3, 4, making every cell in your body happy. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the right. In order for it to really manifest, you have to believe it in it. You have to have faith. Hold for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, keep attracting all that happy energy, the happiness. Hold it in, that space in the eyebrows. Exhale out, send it all throughout your body and to all beings everywhere. Inhale. Hold for 6. Mentally count in your mind. Exhale for 8. Let's do one more. Inhale. Hold. Both sides of nose closed. Exhale out through the right. Bring the right hand back down on your knee again. Once again, just tap into your emotions, your body, your mind. Whatever actions or reactions, be unconcerned. Stay attuned to the highest witness, which is within, the supreme witness, equally present in all forms. And now through the asana practice, we will pay homage, revere all forms through this practice because God is equally present in each one. Let this be a beautiful celebration of seeing all the beautiful ways in which God's magnificence is present here with us. So with that intention locked firmly in our minds and hearts, let's begin. Let's come to standing. So we will begin with some warm-ups to prepare for the practice. So just move the joints with vigor, with enthusiasm. Hands on the hips to start. Circle the head. Dharma always says, move, keep on moving, otherwise you end up in big trouble. So stay in a state of radiant health so that the body can serve you better to carry out your mission. And then go in the opposite direction, doing your divine duty, and that means just acting in a way that will bring the best of your gifts out to all beings. And then right arm circles backwards. Go forward. Imagine holding weight of 5 pounds in the hand to make the arms swing more easily. Should feel heavy. And now the other arm, make as though you're winding up to throw a ball. And then go forward. Remember, you can modify the movements as you need to. Bring both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Go to the right. Bounce a few times on each side. Try not to make folds in the waist and the underside of the body. Inhale, come up, elongate before going into the bend. Hollow out the side body. And go to the other side once again. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head. Start with little circles first. Head, neck, and shoulders first. Only. And then start to add in the chest, the upper back. Starting to feel it more in the side body. And perhaps if you feel comfortable to do so, circle the whole trunk. The forearms come right across the tops of the feet. And then coming back up, go in the opposite direction now. Remember, all beings are feeling this through you, experiencing this through you. And then the circles get larger, so make it a beautiful offering, one that's enjoyed by all. And then you can dip all the way down, like a windmill spinning its arms. And then coming all the way back up. Release. Shake up the hands, move the fingers very, very rapidly. Move the hands any which way, side to side. Fling them back up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. little circles, however you want to move them. Feel all the joints being shaken. Go ahead and continue to shake the head, flying in all the directions. The arms hitting the body like heavy ropes. Move all the joints in the upper body. And then come back to stillness. Now the feet back together, jump up and down. Push out the roots of your toes. Come up nice and high. Be like a child. Always enthusiastic, always joyful. See if you can kick the buttocks. And again, jump very, very high. And then conclude. Now tap the feet very fast. Work the balls of the feet. Spin around. Imagine they're the raindrops in the storm. Go very, very fast. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Now bring your arms out to the side. You can always bring your left hand to a wall if you like. Swing the right leg back and forth like a pendulum that went out of control. And then the other leg. Back and forth. Knee to the shoulder. Throw the leg back there, see if you can touch the toes to the back of the head. And then conclude. Again, inhale, breathe all the way up to the crown. Exhale, back down to the base of the spine. Again, inhale, imagine you're drawing the best, all the way up through the body, right up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. One more. Feet together, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, come up off the heels, lift the arms up. 2, 3, push the roots of your toes. 4, 5, 6, come back down. 2, slowly. 4, lower the heels down softly like you're landing them on a pillow. Come up. 2, 3, hollow out the navel. Engage your leg muscles and the abs. 6, back down. 2, 3, 4. Always the movement's controlled and soft and graceful. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back down. 2, 3. Try to practice in a way that doesn't agitate the mind. Bring it to a state of restlessness. All the way up. 2, 3, 4. Keep raising those heels. 5, 6. Get up even higher. Hold the breath. Reach way up. Now come back down. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the head down towards the chest in a gesture of humbleness. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Renounce all fruits of the practice. Let go of all expectation and reward. Just do it because it must be done again for all beings. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Hands to the heart. Surya Namaskara. Let's imagine we're all together physically, moving like a school of fish. Stay in the collective mind of offering. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Go down. Bend your knees if you need to. You need to bring your hands onto the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into the high plank. Knees go down, the seat goes back behind the heels. Glide between your arms. Brush the nose, glance coming forward. Roll the shoulders back, bring the head back. Come back again with the seat behind the heels. Turn your fingers out, pull the elbows into the sides of the body. Roll the shoulders back. So the neck stays long, the head goes back even more. One more time, take the seat back. Come forward. Good. Pull with the arms, they're trying to pull forward towards you. This will propel the body forward with more power. And back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down, soften the line of the back. Now the right foot comes forward. If that's a difficult transition, lower the left knee down. The foot doesn't make it all the way forward. Just use your right hand to push it forward. And then the left foot comes forward, belly on your thighs, head down. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles as you go back. Stretch the whole front of the body. And go down. Left foot goes back. Backing down, drop down to the seat right close to the front heel. Until high plank, knees down. Now if you have trouble, the seat back, if you had trouble gliding, you can just come forward into your baby plank and drop your hips to your hands. So again, move in a way that is comfortable for you. Take the seats back, come forward again. Into your Bhujangasana, curve the spine, try to make the spine look like a letter C. Take the seats back, again, come forward. Good, be like a snake, and coiling majestically. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the right foot forward, left foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat a little bit higher by pushing against the legs with your belly. Come right up, reach up and back. And always coming back to the heart. Up again, don't worry too much about the breath, but try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Right foot back. If the breath is staying even, chances are the mind will stay has more chance of staying in that unchanged state. Take the seat back, come forward. Unaffected, undisturbed. And take the seat back. Come forward. Put yourself in the body of what you're representing. Move like the serpent. Imagine how that boundless range of motion. Come forward again. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless, and mighty. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Mount the hearts in every sense, looking dog, stretching its back, the loyal dog to its master. The right foot forward. Embody all the qualities of what you're representing. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up. 3 times blessed are those who can imitate the forms on all levels. Copy them physically, mentally, and spiritually. Come up and back. And go down. That means seeing the divine in every form. Left foot back. It's a plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Glide forward or make your way forward. 2 more times. Do the practice with vigor, with enthusiasm to attract the attention of the highest one. Take the seat back, and then they're more apt to share the knowledge with you. The higher minds remain attuned to them. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot now. Front, and then the right foot follows. Uttanasana. Come right back up. And then back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up, infuse all the movements of love and devotion and compassion. Fold the body down in half. Right foot goes back into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down. Again, pull your elbows in, turn the fingers out, and then pull your body through between your arms. Lift the hips up off the ground if you can. Upward facing dog, or if you're Mukha Svanasana, you can stay here for a moment. You can bend the toes under if that's easier for you. And try to move a little bit. Pulse. Get the nose up, look like a dog howling at the moon. Try to telescope your chart down the hips so you don't make a big fold across the lower back. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here, bounce as well. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. Try not to bend the arms, but sink your heart towards the ground, the belly towards the thighs. If you're flexible, strike the forehead to the ground. Also, see if you can get your heels down too. Now, right foot comes forward. So when you're moving forward, move your whole body forward, shoulders over the fingertips. So again, the foot can land softly. No jerks, no heavy foot falls. Uttanasana. Come up. And back home, Pranayama. Move with grace, move with power, but with the utmost grace. Hinge at the hips, come down. Remember, it's an offering. Left foot back, so make it as beautiful as possible. Into the plank. Down we go. Ashtanga Namaskara. Right foot into your upward facing dog. Now here, if you like, go back and forth 3 times. Round your back, tuck your chin in, into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down facing dog. You can come forward right away. Round the back, push the heart between your shoulder blades, and right out to the center of the chest, back the other way again. Push the heart right back between the shoulder blades, send your head down, come forward again, rolling over your toes. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the chest forward, and one more time, back the other way. Round your back and land your downward facing dog. Be loyal like the dog is to its master. Be loyal to serving others through the practice. And then the left foot comes forward quietly. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up. And back home, Pranayama. Look at the shape of each pose. Try to see what it's trying to express. Every pose has a particular consciousness. Tap into it. The head down, the eyes downcast, an expression of humility. Right foot back into your lunge, the heart open, eyes up. Devotion and surrender to the highest grace. Into the high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. Right through into cobra. You can always do cobra instead of upward facing dog or upward facing dog, of course. Back the other way, Adho Mukha Savasana. Now right leg goes up. Lift the left heel so you can get your head down on the ground or close to the ground, and push the left heel back down again. If you need to, you can lower the left forearm down on the ground. Now pick up the head, look to your hands, and send the body forward. Right foot between the hands. Feet together, bow down again. Right back up. We're to serve with no hooks attached, completely with selflessness. It's a surrender to divine service, to the divine grace, and remain humble. Uttanasana, no expectation reward. Left foot goes back. Into the high plank, do it just to serve all beings, to serve the highest self. God, knees, chest, forehead down, into upward facing dog, or of course whatever you believe in. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left leg goes up. Lift the right heel as well so you can get your head close to the ground and push the right heel down. Everything in our practice should be for a higher purpose, not just the satisfaction of our own desires and needs. Now, pick up the head, look to the hands, and bring the foot forward. Into your Anjalyasana. And then next, followed up by Uttanasana. Try to get your seat over your heels if you're more flexible. Your legs are straight. The whole front of the body glued against the legs. Come up. No matter if it doesn't happen, just do your best. It's the effort that's most important, not the result. Hands to the heart. Let's add on. Reach up and back. This time you go down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Push into your legs with your body. The head plummets towards the earth. Uttanasana. Right foot back, back knee down, right up into Kapyasana. Swing your arms all the way up, take them all the way back, lean away from the front leg. And come back into your high plank. Any entry you like. You can also do Chaturanga if you like, just to change it up a little bit. Work your strength. Push into your hands and into upward facing dog or cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Kapyasana again. Lean away from the leg. Put the front leg. Push the lower back up and in before you go back. And then break the pose. Swing your hands behind the back. Join them together if you can. Hold the breath so that the left foot comes forward quietly. No big heavy thumps. Come right up to standing. Salute. And then back home. Pranayama. Keep on going. Go down. Bend your knees. Your belly glued against your thighs. Push your seat all the way up. Your chest. Maybe try to get it below the knees. Forehead towards or on the shins. Left foot goes back. Kapyasana. Drop your shoulders down. Take the head back. The whole body goes back. And then take it back into your high plank. Be careful of your joints, of course. Move in a way, again, that's sensible for your body, that suits its conditions. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left leg goes up and back. And send the foot between the hands. Back knee down. Reach up and back. Lean away from the front leg. Arch the back as much as you can. Then swing your hands behind the back. Hold the breath, the right foot comes forward, Uttanasana. Bow down his own humbleness. And right back up to standing, reach up and back, stretch. And come back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. Go down. You have to imagine your body moving and moving gracefully, and perhaps this will transpire in your practice, in your movements. Kapyasana, radiate your light from within, and exit right back into high plank. You can also do an entry that has the seat going back and then gliding, but without touching the ground, the body to the ground. Push your elbows into the sides, body, push with your toes, heels your palms, right through into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up, and send the foot between the hands. Kapyasana. Transition seamlessly between the forms, like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Hands together if you can, interlace your fingers, open up the palms, Uttanasana, bow down, humbly. Come right back up. Everything you do, do with great love, hands to the heart. And again, stretch. Hinge at the hips, fold the body in half. Push your seat all the way up, the head plummets towards the earth, almost touching your feet. Left foot goes back. Reach up and back. Be like a shapeshifter, moving between the forms effortlessly. Take the hands back down. With constant practice and good determination, adherence as rules, you make rapid progress. Seat goes back, come forward. Again, you can hover the whole way through, about an inch off the ground as you make your way, and then land in your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up, and bring the foot between the hands. Right back down again with your seat, and reach up and back. Stretch the whole front of the body from the toes all the way to the fingertips. And then break the pose. Circle the arms behind the back, join them together. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Arch back. And then bring it back home. Take a moment here. The hands to the heart. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart up to the seat of divine perception located in the center of the forebrow. Hold your attention there. Connect the mind to the heart so that all actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of love and compassion. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established there in love, divine, unconditional love for all. And release. So we'll continue now with some bound sequences. Okay, so standing on your left foot first. Take the right heel from the inside if you can, and bring your leg out to the side. If you're having trouble bouncing, stand against the wall, or left hand can come to a wall. Try have your toes and fingers on the same line, at the same height. More flexible, bring your foot up higher, lean to your left a little bit. Exude the grace and the poise of a ballet dancer. If you're very flexible, you can take other variations. You can take for instance, your foot in left hand, across the top from the foot and to the outside, bring your leg right up, and then you can extend your right arm if you like. Now from here, we're going to let go of the foot. Before you do this, engage your abs, your leg muscles, so you don't, when you let go of the foot, the foot doesn't fall. So hold the breath. And then bring your leg all the way down, right into gliding eagle. Rest your belly on your thigh. If you need to take your hands to the ground first to find a balance, go ahead, but eventually the right foot goes up nice and high, higher than the hip. Chest opens a little bit, arms out to the side with the wings of a great eagle. Become what you see in your imagination. Now press into your left foot. Another beautiful warming pose, angel. Turn the palms up this time, the chest comes forward. If you're having trouble bouncing, bring your right toes back to the ground. Lift the chest, allow the head to go back. Ready for service, ready to serve God. And then break the pose. Right foot comes back down. Try it on the other side. Move your weight onto your right foot. Fix your gaze on a point, something doesn't move, always better for balance. And take your left leg out to the side. If you're really, if you're struggling, you can take your hand underneath your knee if you don't have too much flexibility, or keep your knee bent. But try as much as possible to come into the form of a dancer, become one with the form. Again, you can take the foot with the left hand, reach across the right hand to the outside of the foot if you have the flexibility, and do other expressions. And now get ready to let go of the foot, hold the breath again, so that, and let go of the foot slowly. If you let go too fast, it will fall. Now lean to the right, come down, bend your right knee. See if you can land your belly on your thigh, take your hands down if you need to. And then keep raising the right leg, left leg up higher and higher. The chin comes forward, so you can curve your back a little bit. Now press into your right foot. Hold your breath as you come up. Arms out like the great wings of an angel. Palms up, chest open. Allow the head to go back. Break the pose. Charge the body, stand into Tadasana. From the soles of your feet, inhale, the best. All the way up through the body, right up to the crown. Exhale, send it all the way throughout the body. Good. Share it with all beings at the same time. Feel charged, feel full of vitality, and the best. So let's continue on with another variation, another sequence. Come to the back of the mat. Left foot forward, left hand down on the ground. Plant your fingertips, raise your right leg up. If your hand is too close, it might be hard to open up, so make sure you have at least 14-16 inches between your foot and your hand, then the right arm comes up. If it's too much, if you can't open up, you might benefit from having a block underneath your hand, or even do it on your shin. If you're having, if it's easier, you can do this. If it's more, wherever you are, perfect. Just keep trying your best. Now bring the right hand back down, bend your left knee, and see if you can get your right leg up even higher. Left hand comes to your foot, index finger on the outside of the heel. If your hamstrings are very tight, you can bend the right knee, push your right knee way up. Now from here, bring your right hand close into the foot. Try to get all, but just the just the index finger. Maybe even bring your right hand on the foot. Your hip right over the heel. Gaze just beyond your toes. Now place your hands on either side of the foot. Bend your right knee if you like, bend your toes, and here a little bit of handstand practice. Dharma likes to do. Incorporate some of this. It makes your bones thick and strong. So you can either just lift the heel up off the ground. Make sure your foot's not too far away from the hands. The toes almost in line with your heels, your palms. Flex your right foot. If you want, you can hold your breath, jump up a few times. From the body, if you have a handstand practice, go ahead. Keep your legs bent, your feet about the height of the hips. It's a little bit easier to find a balance. Feel free to come to a wall if you need to. Gaze is just in front of your fingers, between your hands. Extend your legs if you like. So if you're doing it on the wall, just place yourself. Can you do it facing a wall? If you feel more comfortable doing it that way, make sure you're not too close, otherwise sometimes the wall just has the effect of just pushing you up off the wall. I like to personally do this. Dharma does it with almost the legs away from the wall. Place one foot on the wall about the height of the hip, other foot back behind you. Bend your toes back again, push you with your toes. And see if you can eventually pull your toes, your heel away from the wall. Now come back down. Take a moment, breathe in. Exhale, be like a rag doll. Relax. And then roll your way up. And we'll try it on the other side. So, your right foot forward, right hand down on the ground. Again, not too close. Stay on the fingertips to give yourself more height. Lift the palm up off the ground and bring the left arm up. Turn all the way to your left. Keep your fingers together, your toes pointed, makes the pose as beautiful as possible. And then bring the left hand back down. Bend your right knee, send your belly over the thigh. Try to get your belly at least to the ground, to the thigh. If you need to, again, bend your left knee. If you're more flexible, keep your legs straight. Try to get your feet to in the same line eventually. Right hand on the outside of the foot, index finger pressing on the outside of the heel. And again, move your left hand in as close as possible to the foot. Maybe taking off all but just the index finger. Eventually, maybe take your hand on the foot as well. Do according to your abilities. Now again, hands on either side of the right foot. If your hands are far away, you have to jump more. And then if you get too much power, that's when you go over. So work your core a little bit more. Work your alignment by having your hands as close to you as possible, just in front. Your foot in between your hands. And again, push into your hands, hold the breath as you take your press off and move your toes. This works the core a little bit more. So just keep on, if you want, just keep jumping up and down. Just get used to that sense. If you go over, you land in Urdhva Dhanurasana. So keep strong through the arms. Good. Push into your hands. You have to have a little bit of give in your elbows, a little bit. Then we push into your hands. Straighten up. Push through the base of your toes. And then come back down. Again, soften here. Be like a rag doll. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then roll your way back up. One more. Natarajasana. So, standing on your left foot first. Bring your right knee up. Take hold of the leg close to your ankle. Pull your foot behind. Left arm goes up. Even if this is where you have to stay, all good. If you can, bend your left knee, push your foot far away from you. Other options, take your left hand back there if you can. Pull your heel in towards the seat first. Once you have the foot, push it away from you again. Other options, if you have the flexibility in the shoulders, advanced practitioners, take your foot in the right hand, outside of foot, thumb pressing to the base of the toes. Pull the elbow, turn the elbow out and up. So try to move the arm in a way that doesn't torque the shoulder in a weird way. Follow the natural movement of the shoulder joint. If you know this pose, you can go ahead into it. And break the pose. Try it now on the other side. You can always stand with your right side against the wall if you're having trouble as well. Okay, so, or take your right hand onto the wall in front of you. Stand from the wall, and then when it comes time to lean forward, you just place your hand on the wall, and you can do it like that. Once your foot is far away from your body, you can straighten out your right leg. All these little tricks helped to find your way into the pose and to hold the pose steadily. Again, take the right hand back there if you like. Pull heel in towards the seat. Push with your leg away from your body. Open up your chest. If you're doing the other one, the overhead one, bring the foot up. Take hold of the foot. So elbow out about the height of the shoulder and then outwards. Use a wheel if you need to or a strap. Don't take chances. If you're feeling that you're going to, if you have any shoulder injuries, be careful. Watch out. Know your limitations. And break the pose. So charge the body again. Turn the palms forward. Inhale. Imagine the best streaming in from all around, right up the body to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Send out to all beings. Everything always meant to be shared. So now we're going to turn to alongside the mat. Step or jump your feet apart. Your feet about the width of the hands, underneath your fingertips. Turn your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana. If you're more flexible, come a little bit lower. All the lines of the warriors, all the lines of the body nice and straight, just like the straightness, the trueness of a warrior. Always. Their heart is pure and true. Reflect that in your stance. Bring the right arm up. Virabhadrasana. If you're having trouble turning the hip, you can turn on the ball, the right foot, and lift the heel. If you'd rather do the lunge, you can do that. Look up between the hands. Now from here, if you can, keep your knee up. Padma Konasana. This way so you can see. Now this time you lift your heel. If it's not already, angle the toe and the knee towards the right. Toes and knees in the same line. And go all the way across and down. So you can get your armpit on the outside of the knee. Your left hand pushes into your right. And you don't stay at the shoulder. Keep pushing down into the receiving hand. At the same time, raise the belly up. So the center of the chest comes higher. Center of the chest to the thumbs eventually. Turn to your left. Turn your left shoulder all the way back. Your face and chest looking up. If it's too much, bring your right knee down to the ground if you're having trouble bouncing. So if you're doing this one, your knee underneath your hips. The legs look like a box. If you want to take a bind, push your seat back. This is when it's handy to have your armpit on the outside of the knee. Turn more to your left. Use the left hand to guide the hand underneath. Bend your fingers in towards your wrist to give yourself more space. Left arm goes then over your back and join your hands together underneath your belly. Pull the left shoulder back again. Keep turning and twisting with each exhale. If you like, hold your breath. Maybe you can take your knee up off the ground. Build the poses bit by bit. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, be unconcerned. You just continue in the next one. Next life, you pick up where you left off here. Now break the pose. Come down on your knee. Push your seat in. If you have any shoulder issues, you can keep your hands on your back, on your seat, heels, palms on the seat, your fingers up a little bit, just over the rib, the edge of the rib basket, and pull your elbows in. See if you can create more space. No wrinkles in the skin underneath your hands. You can stay here, allow the head to drop back. If you have the shoulder mobility, bring your hands together, rock your shoulders back and forth, lean away from the front leg, Kapayasana. Stretch. Pull your torso out of the hips. No breaks in the line of, in the flow of prana. No kinks at the lower back or the back of the neck. Pose into lizard. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot, move your left foot out to the edge of the mat. This is so that the knee stays in line with your foot. You don't want it falling out to the side or the foot sliding away. Keep your shin vertical. Your left foot also flat on the ground. Make sure you're not way forward so that the heel lifts up. Push your knee back as far as you can. Lower the knee, flatten out the toes if your hips are low enough. Fall onto your right forearm, and then roll back to your left. You can even just stay on one hand if you need to, and one forearm on the ground if you can't get. But you want to eventually get both sides of your hips anchored down equally. And then settle into the pose. Be like a lizard, just sunning itself on a warm earth. If your hips are on the ground, perhaps the pelvis, the belly, and the chest will come down. Other variations, if you know them, go ahead. Your left arm can go across the outside underneath the knee from the outside, and then join your hands over your back. If you know that one, if you're flat on the ground, go ahead. Now coming back. From here, push your seat back, lift the toes up, bow to the front leg. Belly on your thigh, the cheek can rest on your shin if you like. Your shoulder, left shoulder right beside the knee. Make sure your hip is over the knee, so not all the way back. Now here, if you like, if you find this too easy, bring your seat forward, bend the toes under, and start to slide on your left heel. So don't go too fast, don't go too hard. Gently bouncing, maybe get a little bit closer to ground, little by little. Eventually, if you're all the way down, you can do other expressions of the pose. Hands at the heart or over the head. I like to cross the wrists sometimes. Just embody the spirit of Hanuman, ever devoted, ever courageous, ever faithful. Everything is possible. He accomplished great deeds as a result of his devotion and his faith. Now from here, break the pose. Lean to your left, bring your left foot in a little bit so that's in line with your knee. If this is not possible for your hips, bring your foot in a little bit closer towards your hip. But again, try to get both sides, your seat down. Sometimes it helps to have the blanket underneath your left side if it's not coming down. You can bring your right hand to your foot, left arm slides forward, bring your belly, your chest down in between your knee and your ankle. Your belly down behind your leg, your left shin, sorry. Try to have both sides, your hips equally down. Back. From here, bring your foot right in, if it's not already, so the heel now right against the front of the top of the right leg. And if your left side is coming up off the ground, then again, press into a block or a blanket, your left knee in line with your hip. So we can try to work other poses here. So you can either, working our back bends, you can either bring your hands on your seat again, allow the head to go back. If you want, you can try to bring your foot up. Lean towards the foot, try to get close to your shoulder. And then slip your foot into the arm if you can, your fingers close to your ear. And then I might make it more easy for the other hand to come around and meet it. And push, once you have the foot, push it away. Once you have the lock of your hands, push your foot away. Think of the swan's neck. There's no sharp angles. Nice smooth curves. This is preparation for when you do it from Kapiyasana as well. If you have a king pigeon, you can do this as well, Vajrakapotasana. Take your foot again, the same way as you did, elbows close, take hold of the outer edge foot, base the thumb at the base of the toes, other fingers wrap around the outside. From here, bring the elbow up. Let's go back. And maybe if you tip your head back, your foot will be there to meet it. Other fancy variations, you can take your left arm behind the back and see if you can hold the left foot from behind. Break the pose. Coming back. From here, lift the left knee and turn back to come back to standing. So before we go into the next side, Prasalita Palutanasana. So you can either take hold of your ankles or slip your hands underneath your feet. If you're more flexible, you can have your hands in reverse prayer or interlace your fingers. And we're just going to try to bring your head between our feet. If you're
flexible, maybe your hands come all the way to the ground if you have this pose. Try to get your chest behind your legs. Keep your back as straight as possible. Try not to round your back. So if you're rounding your back, just push your, roll your shoulders away and back, and see if you can get your chest forward. Lead with the heart. Imagine trying to get your heart between your legs. This might flatten out your back. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. You can feel free to stay here. This is still a perfectly great inversion. If you have a headstand, you can go ahead. Your hands, fingers in line with your heels, your arms and tripod. If you can come all the way up and just from a straddle, go ahead. If you need to, you can also bring your feet behind your wrists and come up that way. Try to get your feet close to your wrists so that your seat is over your shoulders almost, and then press it out the back underneath your knees against your elbows so you can pull your toes away from ground, even just 1 foot at a time. If you're comfortable, come all the way up, even with your legs bent, 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. Keep into a crouch or your legs split if it's easier for you. If you have a good shoulder mobility, you can even, if you had your arms behind your head, you can separate your hands now. Place your fingers, your arms wide, and then see if you can come up. This is why you do good downward dogs. It opens up the shoulders and the chest. Wherever you are, perfect. Set your mind into stillness. Leave the body alone. This is what the practice is about. Removing all the fluctuations of the mind so that it can come into a state of quietness and enter into the meditation. Now from here, come back down. As your legs come down, if you're straddling down, engage your leg muscles and your core more as your feet coming close to the ground, so your feet land in the same place. And then make your way back up. From here, before we go to the other side, heel toe your feet in it, so the heel's about the width of the mat. I guess if you're holding, you might not be. So 2 feet apart, because you're standing facing the long edge of the mat. Bend your knees, toes, and knees in the same line, or knees a little bit past the toes. Push your hands into your seat, pull down, and as your chest goes up, your head back. Your hips come forward. You can straighten your legs a little bit more. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. If you feel comfortable to move your hands down your legs, go ahead. Hands just underneath your knees. Use the hands to can pull your thighs a little bit more outwards. The shins roll inwards to keep the balance. If you're flexible, move your hands all the way down. Step on your fingers with your heels. Some of you might be able to go into Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you can see the flat floor easily, one arm goes over the head and then the other one follows. Now come back. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, come forward with your hips a little bit more. Bring one hand at a time on the backs of your knees and walk your way back up. The rest of us comes up as well. Walk your way back up your legs and come back up. So now turn around 180 degrees. If you need to see the screen still, go to the right. Virabhadrasana. Look over the front end. Merge with the form, become one with the form. Enter into the warrior consciousness. Left arm goes up. Virabhadrasana 1. This variation reflecting the utmost devotion of the warrior, always ready to serve. From here into Padivitapashkanasana, lift the back heel, turn, and go to your right. You can get your arm on the outside of the knee, anchor the leg in place with the right hand to help you get your left arm all the way over. The right hand push into your left. Push again very hard so the chest comes to your thumbs. Again, if you need to, lower your left knee down so you can get a little bit more of ability to maybe come into the pose to deeper extent. And then we can take your knee up off the ground again, if you like. Push your seat back. If you want to take the bind, turn more to the right. Bend your fingers in towards the wrist so that your hand goes under a little bit more easily. Take your bind. Turn your face and chest all the way up. Keep the back leg strong, otherwise you might fall. Go back to on your knee, looking forward. Kapiyasana. Again, push with your heels, your palm down into your seat as you raise your rib basket up and create lots of space in between each vertebra so you don't crunch your lower back. Or hands together, reach back. Try to get your index fingers over the toes. A continuous curve from the toes all the way up to the fingertips. Radiate your light from within just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. Now break the pose, lizard. Move this way so you can see. Lift the back knee, push back and forth through the base of the toes. Get the knee all the way back there as far as you can. Lower the knee down. If your hips are not anywhere close to the ground, just stay on your hands and sink your hips. Try to think of a cobra pose. Once your hips are down, the rest of the body might come down a little more easily. Keep on lengthening your body. Make sure this is not happening, nor this. Keep your knee in the same line as your foot, and keep on telescope your head and chest forward. When your hips are down, the rest of the body comes down. Imagine there's a big weight sitting on top of your seat, and you're sagging underneath the weight. If you're all the way down on your chest, arms can go out to the side, or right arm goes underneath your leg from the outside. Join your hands over your back. Make sure your right arm is going in front of your foot before it goes underneath your knee. Now come back onto your hands. Push your seats back. Lift the toes up and start to come down. Ardha Hanumanasana. You can swing your left foot out to the right if you like, if that helps with your balance. Make sure then you're not looking like this. Your seat, your hips right over your back knee. Bow to your leg. Imagine trying to get your chest beyond your knee. If you're flexible, your forearms can come right down. After a while, if this is easy for you, you can make your way into Hanumanasana. Move your left foot back in line with your knee. Stay in sort of like a lunge position, your hips forward. Try to get your shoulders back. So the tendency is to lean forward. Try, once you're at your maximum, to pull your shoulders back, your hands right in line with your hips. You can do any expression you like. Merge with the form. See the divine within the form. You already have all the qualities of every form. We just have to turn them on, because we, on the way to self-realization, will pass through all of them, all forms, all beings. We'll experience all of them. And now, pigeon. If you are up in Ardha Hanumanasana, just move your foot to your left and bring your thigh down. Otherwise, lean to the right if you're in Hanumanasana and fold your right leg in.
at the distance where it's appropriate. Either heel in line with your knee or closer in towards your hip. Try to have both sides of your hips down equally. Rock back and forth, side to side. Try to get that both sides of your hips anchored. Then left hand comes to the foot. Right arm slides forward, and then left arm comes with it. Every chance you get, try to bring the mind in stillness. Concentrate one pointedly on the focal point. And that becomes meditation when your mind just can concentrate for longer than 2.5 minutes. You're already in meditation. Back, upright, move your left foot in towards the front of the left hip, hands again on the seat. You can even stay in this pose the whole time, allow the head to go back. Again, draw your seat down, push your rib basket up so that you don't crunch your lower back. If you want to try your swan, you might need to bring your left knee out to the edge of the mat, to left a little bit more, to make it easier to get the foot. When the foot comes up, it should be like a little bit from the shoulder. If it's way back there, it's going to be hard to get your hand up close to the ear. You want to have your fingers close to the ears so that when your other hand comes up to meet it, turn the palm away from you, and then you might be able to find the way to the bind a little bit more easily. Use a strap again if you need to, or a wheel. Bend your foot, thumb to the base of toes, other fingers wrapped around, and then again move your elbow back and up. Follow the natural movement of the shoulder. Your left hand can stand ahead. If you want, circle the right arm behind your back. Take the foot. Advanced practitioners, if you know that one, go ahead. Just different options. Break the pose. From here, bring your hands on either side of the right knee. Step back into a plank. Vasisthasana. On your left hand first, go to the right. If you're dropping into your shoulder, your hips are sagging, lower your left knee down on the ground. Do it from here. Stay strong through the arm, hand a little bit from the shoulder. And then repeat on the other hand. Turn to your left. Your ankles can stay crossed. Pivot on your edges of the feet. From here, we'll do one more repetition. You can do a variation this time, or you can do the same one. If you're on your knee, you can lift your right leg up, perhaps. You can even take hold of the foot, bring your knee in front, and then pull it back. If you're in the full pose, see if you can raise your right leg up, push your hip right up there, left hip. You can bring a foot to your thigh, or slide your right foot back, turn on the left foot at the same time. Push your hip and chest all the way up. Try and keep your left leg straight. The inside edge of the foot should be down. If your foot's too far away, you might not be able to get your inside of the foot down. You also have to turn your foot, toes in the same line as your knee. And then it makes it more possible to get your right foot up off the ground eventually. So you can just practice doing that. Keep your hips high. Just see if you can get your foot off the ground. If you can do it easily, take hold of your knee, bring it right in towards your body. Stay close to the midline. Slide your foot, hand up to the foot as well if you like. Break the pose. Come back. It takes sometimes quite a bit of practice. Keep on trying, keep up the effort. No effort is wasted. And then go to the other side. So turn on the right foot if you're trying to do that other version.
toes point in the same line. If it's like this, it's going to be hard. You're going to be slipping out all the time as a pose. So you have to turn the foot, push the foot in a little bit closer to the hand as well. It should feel like an upward facing bow. If the inside of your foot down, you have better steadiness. Eventually take your knee up off, your foot up off the ground. Take hold of the knee, not way out to the side. Bring it close to your other leg, along the midline, center line of the body. And then take the foot. Break the pose. Come back into all-encompassing. Lower down on your knees. Good. Ready for inversions. So if you need a wall, you can come against the wall. If you know what you're doing, please go ahead. You don't have to wait. So headstand. If you don't like to do be on your head, you can keep your head up off the ground. You can do dolphin if you like. You can interlace make sure before you start your elbows beneath your shoulders. You can take hold of the outer arms easily. You can take your hands like so. If you have your head on the ground, and walk your feet up towards your elbows and lift your heels up. Even if you don't come up off the ground, the more you lift your heels, the more you'll get in alignment that you need to eventually come up. If you're not having your head on the ground, you can have your hands flat, elbows a little bit closer than the shoulders, fingers equally spread in your middle fingers, roughly pointing forward. You can even stay here. Try to get your feet closer to your elbows. You push into your arms, and then in the same way, you just try to lift your hands. So you can take a few hops. You can do this again against the wall, in front of the wall, so your foot eventually comes to the wall or facing away. So stay in your inverted pose, headstand, forearm stance. If you're not comfortable with your feet leaving the ground, just stay in a position where your hips are up, and so that your heart is higher than the head. Anytime you need to come down to rest, especially if they're doing a forward bounce, you might get tired. So come down, but don't rest too long. Otherwise, as Dharma says, you might lose your enthusiasm. Eventually becomes easy to meditate in all the forms when you merge with a form. If you have a lotus, this will make the mind even more one-pointed. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Go within. Meditate on the space between your eyebrows. Nothing else exists. No you, no me, no separation. The divine essence is already within. Tap into that. If you like, now, those of you in headstand who are comfortable, who haven't practiced, you can flatten your hands on the ground, so you can lift your head up off the ground. Push into your arms, hold the breath, and lift your head up. Easier to split your legs, perhaps. One leg in front, one leg in back. Tilt your head forward like you're about to enter into from child's pose, going to cobra. Just bring your head forward a little bit. Look beyond your fingers. Really push into your arms. Bring your head back down and then come down. Child's pose, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now from here, we're going to come back up. Come with your legs in front, and roll back into shoulder stand. So if you need to, scooch the front of the mat. I'm running out of room behind there. So come to the front of the mat. If you want, you can go right into shoulder stand from rolling back, but I like to go into plow pose first sometimes. Join your hands behind the back, try to hide your arms behind your back. If they're in front, you can't see them. Join your wrists together so your elbows come close together. And then when your hands come onto your back, you're in a good position to find a nicer, straighter liner with your toes in line with your chin. Again, if you have a lotus, go ahead into your lotus. A full lotus, not a half one. Otherwise, your legs stay straight. If you have a lotus as well, you can bring your hands onto your knees. Try to get your knees higher than your hips. Bring your attention again to space between the eyebrows. Leave the body alone. Go beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. None of these are reflective of the true self. Now slowly bring if you have a lotus, you can keep your lotus, come into your Pindasana. Squeeze your lotus against your body. You can, if you know how to take the bind, go ahead. Your arms wrap around the outside of your legs. You join your hands underneath your seat. If you don't have a lotus, you can come back into plow. And you can also bring your knees on the ground or lay down on the ground, but at least beside your head, on either side of the head. Thighs against either side of the belly on the body. Bring your hands behind your back now, palms down. Press into your arms as you make your way down. As your back is lowering down, keep pressing into your arms so that the descent is controlled. No big crash landings. Eventually your seat will land on your wrist. Keep lowering your legs, stop halfway down. And once they're there, hold it there. Lift your back up off the ground. Push your elbows in a little bit closer. Try and get now the chest a little bit higher, top of the head to the ground. If it's too much, keep your legs up. Just bring them all the way down. Now breathe very fast in the nose like a sniffy dog. Bust your good breath. Bring your feet back down, right in front of your seat, edges feet in line with your hips. Here you can either do bridge pose. If you're doing bridge pose, just slide your head down and then push your hips all the way up. Try to get your chest close to your chin. Your shins vertical, so your knees are behind your toes. You can do either that. If you're on top of the head, if you know Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing both, now's your chance. Bring your fingertips behind your head, equally spread, fingers facing away. Lift your seat, bounce your head closer in towards your seat, and then turn your hands around. Spread your fingers, see if you can take your head up off the ground. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Powerful pose, a mother of all back bends. Lift your heels if you like, rock back and forth. Advanced practitioners, do whatever you like here. You can lift one leg. You can lift one arm. Make sure what you do on one side, you do on the other. And then change sides. If you want, you can even jump back and forth, TikToks. So bring your feet in closer to your hands and get a little bit of press into your hands and come back. And then so you can come back the other way. One more stretch. Push your chest away up, regardless of whether you're in a bridge or upward facing ball. And then come back down. Come onto your back. From here, bring your knees in towards your shoulders. Hold your shins, rock from side to side. Come into happy baby. You can hold the edges of your feet inside or outside. Not really important. Do one or the other. Open up your legs if you like. You can take hold of the heels if you're flexible, so you can get your toes to the ground on either side of the body without lifting your seat up off the ground. If you need to, move your hands a little bit closer in, on the lower legs, somewhere on the thighs even. Now from here, bring your feet back together. Lift your seat up a little bit. Get a little momentum to come seated. Okay, so now from here, open up your legs. Konasana. Take hold of the heels and see if you can come forward. Try to get your belly down between your thighs. So you're trying to move and you're trying to get your shoulders below the knees eventually. If you're flexible, you can go all the way down. Otherwise, you stay here. Just keep on moving your chest forward. Those who are flexible can straighten your legs all the way. Open up your legs a little bit more, and then you can come down. Tilt your hips forward. You might be able to come lower and lower until your belly is right on the ground. And coming up. From here, do this way. Turn to your right hand right behind the back, left hand the outside of the thigh. Push your lower back up and in. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, turn to the right. And go to the other side, left hand right down to the back, right hand the other side of the left thigh. Push your lower back up and in. Turn to your left. And come back. Stay here. Bench pose. Fingers behind, facing back. Feet about 10 to 12 inches apart. Push your hips all the way up. Allow the head to go back. Make the belly button jump. Try to have your hips in line with your shoulders and your knees. Chest higher than the shoulders. Lower down. Sweep the right arm over the body. Lift the chest. Arch the back. Lift the belly. Come back down. Go to the other side. Sweep your left arm all the way over the body. And come back. Next time you do this, if you want, you can turn on the heel of the left palm. Turn the fingers towards the body. Come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. And then come back. Do the same thing on the other side. So you'll not turn on the heel of the palm. And then come into, make sure you have the shoulder mobility to do this, of course. Urdhva Dhanurasana. And come back down. Now from here, Adho Matsyendrasana, left leg folds under, or keep it straight. If you can't get both sides, just seat down. Left, the right foot on the other side of the left knee. Right hand behind the back, left arm up. Go to the right. Push your lower back up and in. You can hold the heel if you like with your left hand. Turn to the right. Keep your shoulders back, your back straight. If you can't fold the leg easily without and have both hips on the ground, your left leg is just straight out. Your foot is beyond your knee. So somewhere between the knee and the ankle. Make sure you're not leaning back. Your hand right against the right hand, right against the back. Switch sides. Either the right leg extend, left on the outside. Go to your left. Push your lower back up and in. Or fold your leg under. The foot is right on the outside of the left hip, not sitting on the foot. Push the back, the right knee beyond, the left knee beyond the right edge of the body. Turn to your left. Shoulders down. It's not just the eyes that turn. Feel the twist starting at the base of the spine, moving all the way up.
nose, lie on the back for Shavasana. Make your way down. Allow the body to sink down. And in Shavasanas, when more purification takes place, there are impurities at all levels. Physically, they may manifest in a sensation of blockage, of holding tension, of obstruction. So imagine great beams of light and energy coming right into those areas. Feel them dissolving and feel the body soften and feel freer. On the mental level, the mental plane, these impurities are those thoughts that cause us to identify the body, the mind, and emotions, to not see the nature of the true self. The true self is the same as God, it's infinite, immutable, stainless. So imagine light coming into the mind to direct them into those impressions, dissolve them all. Through the practice, we gain the intelligence, the wisdom through our experiences that help us to understand the nature of the true self. And now, the spiritual impurities, that which causes us to stray from the ethical rules, come to a place of judgment, to criticism, not exercising compassion towards all. Remember, God is equally present in all, not just present in our families and friends and pets. So inhale into the heart, the love, those great beams of light, to make the heart wide open, to destroy all those barriers that cause us to not be fully compassionate and unconditional loving towards all. And we continue to remember this when we go back into our day-to-day lives. Continue to exercise the loving kindness to all beings. And to share the wisdom that causes us to break the patterns that cause pain and suffering. So now that mission firmly anchored in our mind and heart, come back to seated position. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. See you soon.